Hello, greetings to you, my dear students. Today we are going to see one very interesting problem, my dear students. It is from trigonometry. Most of the students consider this problem as the toughest thing, but today we are going to crack this problem, my dear students. Okay, my dear students, let's go into the problem. Now, as always, I used to say, now you have to sit back yourself, relax, chill your mind, pause the video and try to solve by yourself, my dear students. Okay, my dear students, let's solve this problem. Solution. First thing, you have to make him into the comfort zone, my dear students. Now he is like a stubborn guy, so what I am going to do, I am going to make him into divide into two ratios. How, my dear students? Sine 10 divided by cos 10 degree. Okay, my dear students, in the same way, minus sine 50 degree divided by cos 50 degree plus sine 70 degree divided by cos 70 degree, my dear students. Okay, have you understood? Still now have you understood, my dear students? It's the first step, basic step, my dear students. That's all. Now the next step is what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace this position, my dear students. Why I'm going to do that, sir? Why we have to replace the places and all? That's the sad thing, sir, in our class. Sometimes teachers ask us to sit some other place that we don't have any kind of friends. That's so sad, sir. But here they both are friends, my dear students. They are divided by this guy, this negative guy. So only I am taking this sum into near to him. So sine 70 degree divided by cos 70 degree, my dear students. Cos 70 degree minus sine 50 degree divided by cos 50 degree, my dear students. Okay, now my dear students, now what we have to do? Now we have to do one very important thing, which is that sine 10 degree cos 10, like this they have given, my dear students. Now we are going to do cross multiplication for these terms. So what value I'll get? Sine 10 degree cos 70 degree plus cos 10 degree sine 70 degree divided by cos 10 into cos 70, my dear students. Cos 10 degree cos 70 degree minus this term will be carried out, my dear students. Sine 50 divided by cos 50 degree. Okay. Now, my dear students, now what we have to do? Now you have to see this term. Here we are going to use these terms, my dear students. These are the basic formulas and basic trigonometric identities and ideas. We are going to implement all these formulas in our problem, my dear students. The first thing we are going to now use is sin a plus b, sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, my dear students. So using this term will become, my dear students, sin 80 degree divided by, we can convert this term, my dear students. I hope you understood how it's sin 80 degree, my dear students. It is in the form of sin a plus b. Sin a plus b is equals to sin a cos b plus cos k sin b, my dear students. In the same format, so here a and b are 10 degree and 70 degree. So sin a plus b is 80 degree, my dear students. And cos 10 is converted into, it can be converted into sin 80 degree, my dear students. How, sir? That is also here, my dear students. These are trigonometric ratios. It's a very simple thing, my dear students. You can go through it. Okay. Sin 80 degree into cos 70 degree, my dear students, minus sin 50 degree divided by cos 50 degree, my dear students. Okay, fine. Now, my dear students, now what we have to do? Now we can cancel it out, and the remaining term we are got is cos 70 degree minus sin 50 degree. Now, my dear students, I am going to convert this cos 50 into sin 40 degree, my dear students, for my convenient purpose. Sin 40 degree. Okay, my dear students, now I got that sin 40 degree. Now what else I have to do, my dear students? Now I have to find what is this sin 40 degree, because I don't know how to proceed hereafter. I have to proceed. For that, I have this sin 40 degree, my dear students. I can write this sin 40 degree into sin 20 degree plus 20 degree. So sin 20 degree plus 20 degree means it is in the format of sin a plus b, my dear students. So that I'll get here A and B both are 20 degree only, my dear students. So sin 20 cos 20 plus cos 20 sin 20, which means sum of those are same, my dear students. In that case, how I can write? 2 times of sin 20 cos 20, my dear students. I can write like that. So now I can write sin 40 degree into, my dear students, 2 times of sin 20 degree cos 20 degree. So now these both values are same, my dear students. Now I am going to apply this term here. I'll do it in next slide, my dear students. So 1 divided by cos 70 degree minus sin 50 divided by 2 sin 20 degree cos 20 degree, my dear students. Now what I am going to do, my dear students, I am going to change this cos 70 degree into sin 20 degree, my dear students, just for my convenient purpose, because here sin 20 is there, so that while doing LCM it will be cancelled out, so that it will become simple. The form will become simple, my dear students. So now 2 cos 20 degree minus sin 50 degree divided by 2 sin 20 degree divided by cos 20 degree, my dear students. It's the basic LCM only I did, my dear students. Now what else we have to do, my dear students? Now 2 cos 20 minus sin 50 is there. Now, my dear students, change this cos 20 into 2 times. Cos 20 degree plus cos 20 degree minus sin 50 degree, my dear students. Now I am going to also change this sin into cos. So cos 40 degree divided by this term I can convert into sin 40 degree, my dear students. That's what I found it earlier, sin 40 degree into 2 sin 20 cos 20. His job finished, my dear students. He somewhat simplified our term. So now he is again taking back his original position. So sin 40 degree. That's all, my dear students. Now what I am going to do is I am going to take these two terms, my dear students. These two terms are like cos x minus cos y, like here. So what I am going to do is I am going to take the minus common out, my dear students. So cos 40 degree minus cos 20 degree, okay, divided by sin 40 degree. Okay, my dear students. Now I am going to apply this term, my dear students. Why I did means why I have taken this minus common outside, in the sense because cos 40 degree, which is on negative side, so that it will create some problem and it will make us tension. So only I just take it out, my dear students. Now if you solve, you will get very simple answer, which is that cos 20 degree plus 2 into sin x plus y, my dear students, which is 40 plus 20, 60 degree, 60 by 2, 30 degree, my dear students, 2 sin 30 degree, my dear students, into sin x minus y, 40 minus 20, which is what, my dear students, 20, 20 by 2, 10, 10 degree, my dear students. Now divided by sin 40 degree is that. Now what will happen, my dear students? This 2 and sin 30 degree will be cancelled out. How, sir? Because sin 30 degree value is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 2 will be cancelled out, my dear students. Now the remaining term are cos 20 degree plus sin 10 degree. So it's in sin, my dear students. I can change into cos, so that I can apply this cos x plus cos y formula. So sin 10 means cos 80. Cos 80 degree divided by sin 40, which is also can be converted into cos, my dear students, because my numerator is going to be cos because of this formula, so that I am converting him also, my dear students. So sin 40 into sin 40 means what, my dear students? Cos 50 degree. So now cos A plus cos B, cos x plus cos y. In this format it is there, my dear students. So 2 cos x plus y by 2, which means cos 50 degree, my dear students. Then cos x minus y, 80 minus 20, 60, 30 degree, my dear students, divided by cos 50 degree. So cos 50 will be cancelled out, my dear students. Then 2 into cos 30 degree. Now 2 into cos 30 degree is what, my dear students? What is the answer for cos 30 degree? So the cos 30 degree value is root 3 by 2. So these two, this two will be cancelled out, my dear students. Root 3 is the correct answer. So the answer for this question, which is that root 3, my dear students, option B is the correct answer. I hope you liked this problem, my dear students. That's what they also have given us the answer, my dear students. If you have any kind of doubt in this problem, please ask me in the comment section so that I come to know whether you understood this problem or you have still you need some clarity or not. So please comment it down, my dear students. Bye bye. Thank you.